Oh, hi. Yeah, I thought I'd do you a vid. Don't know whether you're going to have a chance to watch it because you seem pretty busy, but I thought I'd do it anyway. Um, yeah, I spoke to Rath yesterday um, after you left, and I said, "Oh, why don't you come over to Rabbit?" I went into a power talk. I said, "Look, I'm just sick of the room, bored with it." Uh, I said, "Come over," and she said, "Oh, is Bourne there?" I said, "No." She said, "Oh, why would I come then?" Or something like that. I said, "Oh, I don't know. I was just asking you over, you know." So I'm the same as here. No, I don't want to go. No, fair enough. Uh, so I go over to lunch. I got a bit drunk, and I was, what the fuck are you on about? And then this morning I woke up and I thought, oh fuck this. It's just with Western women. Honestly, I suppose actually with pretty much with all of them. Yeah, you're not the same, but most of them it's all fighting and arguing and resistance. And I don't know, maybe that's the whole thing. Oh, you can, It's just fucking shit. I was just inviting her over. It'd be like, I tried to explain, you know, you're cooking a meal, do you have 50 people over to your house? What do you just have? I'm just inviting you over. I sort of consider Rabbit as a kind of, it's inviting you over to my house. I could go out to a room, and Rabbit to me is becoming, I don't know, it's just sort of, um, just looking at the carpet. Yeah, it's. How do I explain it? It's like you saw what I did yesterday. Just sat there with planted seeds. It's sort of what I can't get. What I don't understand is what we're doing is copying what happens in real. Like if you were to be living in this town, you'd come to visit me. I don't think you wouldn't be playing music. So this is what I'm saying, and watching something else at the same time as talking to me. You'd probably sit there and just watch as I did that, maybe have a cup of coffee or something. So I didn't get you either, it's sort of like it's really I'm just doing it's virtual reality. Um, but yeah, and I don't always want to socialise in the busy hall. And Raf and I speak in the main room, when it was sort of got this habit of we just talk in the main room now, and it's like I don't even like groups. Yet she always wants to go where a group is, and I think, fucking fool, I don't even like them. I like intimacy. I like sort of, like I'm talking to you. If people saw me talking, listened to me talking to you, I'd have comments, wisecracks, and bloody telling me I'm wrong for what I'm thinking, whatever that is. And it's trolling. What trolls do. They make comments on other people to infuriate them, giving them a shits, and I think, I don't want the shits. I'm just, you don't invite a friend over or have a friendship with someone to end up with the shits. But it's just, I don't know, people just don't. Oh, maybe I'm wrong, Maybe we've got to be like all this other fucking weird shit. But I don't know, in my life, I just, I don't attack people, I don't fucking put them down, I'm at the point where I just don't want to know them anymore. I just can't fucking be with them. There's um, it's just a point, a limit to it, and um, it's gone too far. But I'm getting to the point now, because I'm not seeing all this multitude of people and talking to that many people. My need for alcohol, I'm telling you, it's just going. I see it now as having a bottle of depression, drinking a bottle of depression, because that's how you wake up. After when you sober up, you're depressed. It just gets to you, and if you don't drink, you don't wake up, like it's not on top of the world, but you're not, at least you're not depressed. But see, what seems to happen with alcohol is that it gets you on a high and then dumps you on a low. So you're up and down, up and down, up. I don't know. Don't understand any of it. But see, I think what's happening with me too is the further I go on with this website, which I'll talk about in a minute, and Rabbit, and what I'm doing here, and the voice messages, etc., etc., the more I go on with it, the more I'm thinking about things. I'm questioning everything. Like I look at guys in the room and they just really want to get their dick out for girls, and you think, it's really like an old pervert in a park, wearing an overcoat going, "Oh, I see this." And, and I'm sure if you said to them, that's what it's like, "Oh, that's not me." Well, I hate to tell you this, mate, but that's what you fucking look like. And like Barbie and them, and they say, "Oh, only the rich need bother perming me." And I look at her and I think she's got these huge fucking fake tits. And I think, God, was I ever sexually interested in women? That's what I think. Because I look at it and I think, oh God, would I have ever even considered that? I just don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't have the emotions. I can't ever get aroused by a woman in the room at all. I don't care what she looks like or what she says. It's just, I look at it and just think, you're just a female version of a human. Oh, that's it. But it's just, I don't know what's going on with me. It's just no interest, I suppose. Maybe it's just been too many fights and arguments, and looking at what's happened to this sort of kills everything, Yeah. But anyway, now the website, it's proving to be, so like I was talking to a girl yesterday about it. I showed her and that sort of thing. No interest, and it just like, it gave me a sour look on her face. I thought, gee, that's unusual. And I thought, I must have the wrong idea here. Because they either want to, like Asian, they'll do a show. There's all this show business. Maybe it's because it's different. I don't know. They want to do shows, sex shows. And this is what I'm saying. God, who wants to see them? Honestly, who wants to see a sex show? You'd have to be a desperate, wouldn't it? Yeah, but I just thought, the idea of having a meal, someone buying you, a meal and some drinks, I would have thought that'd be appealing. Somebody say, "Oh, come on, you ought to go out." If they're going to take you, just take you out to a restaurant, you can't do that. I'll buy you a meal. How disgusting! Like, huh? Most people I know, yeah, fucking hell, let's go. Yep, take you out, buy you a meal. Yeah, buy for you. Can't afford it. No problem. I'll buy it for you. I just need the company. How disgusting. That's what it's coming across. I'm looking and going, what the fuck am I missing here? But I think it's this whole view toward internet. I really just, this is what I don't understand. We've got these stupid fucking chat rooms that have grown up really early in the piece, and they're stupid. Sorry, they're just all wisecracking, stupid, fucking boring places where a whole bunch of people sit together and try and get along, but they all end up fighting and arguing and kicking one another off the chat site. It's dumb. Yeah, anyway. So, but it's interesting thinking about it and trying to get it to work. It's just I'm finding it very difficult to get. I mean, you'd have a go at it, but see, you don't cam or you don't mic, so that makes, like I'm just looking at myself. It's like, it'd be like taking you're having a meal with you. It's like taking you out to a restaurant, but you're sitting outside and I'm inside. Sorry, it's just everything. People will just go weird for this. Sue was the same way. I suggest, can we just hook it up so, we can hear voices and that sort of thing? We had a fucking row about that for a week. I'm just trying to simulate fucking normal offers. You hear people. You can just turn it down. Oh, she's going off about, they don't, instead of just, I'm just saying, it's really just, and the simpler the idea, the more people rebel against it. Having a meal on lunch, people are just almost hostile about it. I look at it and I think, that's just an obvious thing. How long was fucking 10 years and nobody's doing it yet? Now they're introducing online brothels. And you think, oh, Jesus fucking God, can't we get out of it? Bloody, yeah, you're going to have some people want to go to those things, but can't we get out of the gutter? Really, why do we have to be thinking like this? Uh, it's just having a meal. Look at my meal, and I'm doing this, or I'll even suggest watching me cook it if you wanted to. People are weird, if you ask me. It's just they can't do the simple things. Can't do the difficult things either. They're just, I don't know. It's beyond me. But anyway, yeah. So now the fried rice worked yesterday. It went pretty good actually. I used too much soy sauce, and that was a downfall. It was too salty. But yeah, no, I kept the dry. I got the rice really dry and got the wok really hot. I'm going to make another batch of it today. I've got it sitting there. I'll make another batch, and because I quite enjoy fried rice, and I'm sick of boiled rice, and I'm sick of potatoes. Let's face it, you have them every meal. It gets a bit much. Yeah, so yeah, I'm sort of a bit pleased with that. It's sort of moving along, but plus I'm getting the house a bit cleaner, the caravan a bit cleaner, which I think I let go because I was just so focused on trying to get 3 businesses up and running, and plus it's been a pretty bad time. But that's the thing, I don't know whether I told you in the other video or not. With Raph, it's just she was drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I thought, and that's where I was at. I was probably not drinking that early, but had she been drinking, and I'd say it was 10 o'clock or something like that, yeah, I'd probably have a drink with her. Thank God that stopped. And I'm quite happy that it's slowing down so much. The doctor told me, showed me the chart, and it was when I saw him time before last, it was 105. This time it was 70. I'd like to get down into black, 40, 30, whatever it is, 0 even. I think you can do that. I don't know. The liver function it is, it's how much damage you're doing to your liver. Yeah, so I'm not going to pretend for a moment that I'm actually happy. I can't do that. But it's just, I don't know, it's just, I wouldn't even bother saying to Raph, the idea is to try and get things up a little bit. All she wants to do is fight. It's like, fuck, it's boring. And that's really all they do in the room. I suppose that's what girls did at school. Didn't they? They all in the playground, they all fought. I don't know, I didn't hang around with girls. Isn't that what they do? Just fight all the time? In fact, I know what. I just don't get it. And I just sort of try and do something, and if you can sort of, most of the time I'd be just happy if people just sit there, and I just talk. You don't actually have to try too hard. I'd be just like, if you came here to visit and I was just talking to you, I'd just talk to you like this, tell you what had been happening. I'd probably have a few points in my head type of thing, which is, pretty much what I do. And then, we just sort of might wander on to the next topic. And, you just join into that or something like that, or you might have some yourself or something. But my things are mostly immediate, like I want to change my diet, or, I've got a business going or something, and just sort of discuss it. I don't know whether, how much room there is for you to comment on it. I don't know that I need that much comment. It's just somebody to share it with. Yeah, but anyway, I guess I'll go. Yeah, so I don't know how the site's going to go. I'll keep working on it today. But what I'm doing now is I'm sort of trying to fold in work with living. I'll sort of clean up a little bit, come and do some work, clean up a bit more, come and do some more work, or cook a meal, come and do something. Sort of mix it, intersperse it, and also try and get it to fold into, into the friendly club anyway. How I'm eating, what I'm living, where I cook, and what whether I show it or not. It's all part of interspersing it in the whole thing, if you get my drift. And above all, I think I want to get to peacefulness. That's what I'm saying. I don't even care if you watch this movie later. And it takes away that immediacy. You're not sort of attacking me on a point that's barely formed. You just watch it. It's I just don't want to be stirred up about anything in particular. And that's why Raph said, "Oh, where's Bourne? Is she there?" I said, no. I don't know whether I told him, but I think I said, yeah. You're just going to have a fight, and I don't want it, Or you're going to try and run me down or something, and I don't want that either. So no, you're not even going to meet her. Yeah, so, God knows what she'd say. I told you, didn't I? She got upset with me the other day because I said, I'm not meeting new Western women. I'll just stick with the ones I know. Her and you. I'm just not meeting new ones. I just don't want to know them anymore. And I know that sounds wrong, but the truth of the matter is we're in a gender war or some fucking thing. Because I'm getting attacked too much. I'm just watching blokes everywhere getting attacked. And I know you and your behaviours, and I know Raph and her behaviours, and I don't want any more surprises from other women. Because it'll be an attack, it'll be coming, that's what's happening. So I just figure, no, I'll just meet Asians. Not because I actually want to get to know them or anything else, simply to put them on the side. That's all I'm interested in. Sounds pretty callous, doesn't it? But that's what it's come to. I've actually, I don't know what they're on about anymore. I say Asian, sort of, oh really, I even told you, Indie. So no, she says, doesn't fight and doesn't argue, very peaceful, and that sort of thing. Look at that, it's just scamming. I really don't understand what women are on about. I don't understand what most men are on about either, to be honest. I don't know what anybody's on about. I'm sort of like, trying to make a business, trying to get my health, a bit better, get my weight off, get my weight down. It's pretty simple to understand. Trying to get a bit of happiness. I don't talk to that many people that say that sort of stuff. They say everything else but that. And it would seem to me that they're pretty much the universal topics. If I mentioned that I have to get the weight off, they'd be all telling you what I've got to do. And I thought, yeah, well, that's pretty easy. We've all heard that. And if it worked, then we wouldn't have an obesity crisis. But I just figure that if I can get a little bit more relaxed and a little bit happier, at least not totally boiled up the whole time, then I won't need all that food, because I think all the anger is actually, maybe that's what it is. It is making people want to eat more. Use the sugar. Your anger's energy, isn't it? And you're burning all this mental energy, and so to recover, you're scoffing food in, and it's going all into your body, and your brain's saying, "No, give me more, give me more." I think maybe that's what's happening. There's something is wrong. But see, I'm sort of at the point now where I don't want alcohol. I'm sort of like the thought of having it for lunch is just, forget it. No, because I know what I'll wake up like tomorrow. And besides, I'm not angry, so there's no need for it. I don't need to make myself feel better. Maybe that's what's happening with Raph too. Keep the anger, keep the pot stirring, the pot. So she always needs alcohol. So maybe it's the alcohol inside her making her behave a certain way to ensure the outcome is, you'll have a drink, or she'll have a drink. Could be. I don't know. But I want to get off it, because I figure if I get rid of alcohol, I get rid of that feeling of feeling down the next day, plus I'll start getting my weight down. And also, if you don't drink, you don't need as much food. And so, I'll start eating less. And can you see what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not thinking about, oh, I should eat this today, eat something else. No, it's the mental state behind the demand for food is what I'm curious about. No, I'm not saying I'm a long way from happiness. I'll be very honest about that. I wouldn't say I'm morbidly depressed or even depressed, but I wouldn't say, and I don't know that I ever can be happy. Given what's happened with my family, I think there's a big hole that I'll never be able to fill. I'll never even understand. But I would have thought that it's just coming over to on a chat site to talk to me wouldn't have been such a big ask. Like, you don't object to it, okay? You don't cam and don't mic, but you come over at a moment's notice, which is great. Because I can talk to you, rather than type to you. At least that's some improvement, it's moving ahead to some extent. Yeah, rather than being back in whenever it was. Yeah, but no, Raph wouldn't do that. That's just how they are. They just, I don't tell you, they just don't want to move ahead. Yeah. Anyway, I might cancel this off and finish this up now. So I have to cook my fried rice. Sticky too. It's overcast, but really muggy. Yuck. Yeah, skin feels sticky. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay, kiddo. I'll talk to you later. Bye.